When I feel the beauty of this day, brings me back to an experience back in the late 90s. My husband Bill and I were off the coast of Florida on a small dive boat, and we were getting ready to submerge into the water with our shaggy-haired dive instructor, Eric. The sun was setting. I had my dive light in tow, and the three of us were jumping off the boat into the water. I could feel some anxiety and desire to stay close to them. The only other time I had done a night dive was the summer before, and let's just say it was pretty chaotic and intense. I was a brand new diver. I had never dove at night. I was panicked to stay with the group, to keep my dive light, to stay with my buddy, to make sure I didn't pop up to the surface or drop down onto a coral head or an unexpected diver. And I remember just this state of franticness that I felt. At one point, I nearly kicked off this woman's mask as we were all in this like chaotic flurry to come see some creature that has long since swam away. And when that dive was complete, I just felt exhausted and like, oh my God, thank God I made it. So fast forward to this night dive with Eric and with Bill as we were submerging down into the water. I could feel some of that anxiety, and I had my dive light on. It was shining out into the darkness, and I just had this sense of like the unknown and being enveloped in that darkness. But the deeper we sank, I began to realize that I could relax and that I had all the space that I needed. I could take up as much space as I wanted, as much space as I needed. And I began to just relax into the experience, to get comfortable in my neoprene skin. We turned our lights off at the prompting of Eric, and it was like navigating through your living room in the dark, past the coral heads, past swimming fish, because there was golden moonlight that was illuminating the underwater scene. And at one point, Eric called us closer, and he shook his hands, and he encouraged us to do the same. And as we did, these little bits of phosphorescent light shot out from our hands like shooting stars. It was so magical. And as we began to emerge and we came out into the evening light, the moon was high. There was an inky blue sky with just a few faint stars. And I just felt this sense of full, deep satisfaction and exhilaration. And I realized like the magic that's present and that's possible when we allow ourselves to slow down, to be held, to open up our senses to the incredible beauty and wonder and life all around us. So today, I hope you take a moment to take a deep breath and just notice the natural world around you and the way that it can bring you that sense of peace and exhilaration.